Would we be safer if he wasn't in the country then? Would we be safer, yes or no?
Sir,
yes or no, or to be safer if the man wasn't in the country? Damn it, answer my question.
Sir, I'm trying. You keep changing the question.
A disgusting, perverted individual preying on children, that you dismissed the case. As the father of two young girls, one of them's 5.
All right, House Republicans grilling Fairfax, Virginia's top prosecutor, Steve Descano, over his leniency toward illegal immigrant criminals. Descano was seated just 2 seats away from Cheryl Minter, whose daughter was murdered allegedly by an illegal alien with more than 30 prior arrests. Minter had some strong words for Descano.
The man who took my daughter's life should not have been free to walk the streets. He had been picked up many times. He was known. There were warnings. There were emails sent saying he was a danger, and still he was released. I am not here for politics. I am here for accountability.
Cheryl Minter joins us now. Cheryl, welcome. So good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Listen, I cannot imagine the pain that you and your family are going through. This is very recent, and it's not something you would have ever chosen to do, but you have taken up the mantle here, and you are essentially making good out of something terrible to make sure that other families don't have the same experience. What was the experience for you at that hearing this week, and did you have any other interactions with Steve Descano?
I did not. Everything was right there in the room, and other than that, we never spoke. It was definitely interesting. I'm hoping the word and what we wanted to say was got across, and hopefully something good comes of it.
Well, you spoke very powerfully. I wonder, what is your message to those who would say they don't want to cooperate, for example, with ICE and with the raids? I want to put up something that we had from the DHS secretary this morning, who was out on one of these, and he said, I was on the ground with the men and women of ICE law enforcement in Virginia. We arrested a criminal illegal removed multiple times from our country, whose rap sheet includes drug possession and driving under the influence. Governor Spanberger's sanctuary policies have made Virginia a magnet for criminal illegal aliens. What do you say to these lawmakers who make these decisions about the reality of what it means to someone like Stephanie and to your family?
I think these policies of keeping ICE away are just stupid. ICE is there for a reason, and I know they got a bad rap for this Michigan thing or wherever it was, but that's not what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be keeping these violent criminals out of our country, getting them out and making sure they don't come back, which has got to be a hard job because there's so many of them coming in every day because they're running from their own countries because of their violent acts. I think that ICE does need to be let in when they're called. But the thing is, they have to make the calls. They have to keep ICE updated. And you know, what does that take? It's a phone call. Here's the list for the week of the ones being released and times, and they're at this facility. I mean, how hard is that?
Yeah, and there are a number of lawmakers who say they won't do it, which can lead to situations like, unfortunately, what has happened to your family. I want to play Steve Descano addressing you in that hearing this week and get your reaction.
Sure.
Ms. Minter, I am deeply sorry for your loss. And I say that not only as a prosecutor, but as a parent of a daughter. I am sorry for what you are having to endure. And I promise that my office is doing everything we can to prosecute the man responsible.
How did that land with you?
It landed like a little too late. A little too late. And yeah, of course you're sorry. And if it had happened to your 5-year-old daughter, you'd be sitting exactly where I am right now. And
Well,
maybe you'd be changing your policies because apparently they're his policies. He said it many times yesterday.
Well, Cheryl, you've shown such incredible strength that is inspiring and really challenging to everybody who's a part of this conversation. And I know you're working hard to make sure that no other family has to walk through this. We just pray for you and for the rest of Stephanie's family, and we appreciate your time.
Thank you so very much.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.